used in agriculture, mining, or construction. Most often, this term is used to describe an agricultural vehicle that provides power and traction for the mechanization of agricultural tasks, especially and initially tillage. But nowadays, there are a wide variety of tasks. Agricultural implements can be towed or mounted on a tractor, and the tractor can also serve as a power source if the implement is mechanized. The first tractor-like machines appeared in 19th century and were steam-powered. So, back in 1850, the English inventor William Howard used a locomobile for ploughing. In the second half of the 19th century, about 2,000 of these machines were already in operation in the fields of Great Britain. In 1892, John Froelich of Clayton County, Iowa, USA, invented, legalized, and built the first petroleum-powered tractor. The first steam caterpillar tractor in the world can probably be considered the invention of the Englishman John Gidcott, inventor of the industrial loom, in 1832, and the construction in 1837 of a working copy of a machine designed for ploughing and draining English swamps. In 1858, the American Warren Miller invented and built a caterpillar tractor, with which he participated in the agricultural exhibition of the city of Marysville, California, in 1858 and received an award for an original invention, patent from 1859 by Warren Miller. Neither Gidcott's invention nor Miller's tractor received further development. The first recognized practical caterpillar vehicle was the Lombard steam log hauler by inventor Alvin Orlando Lombard in 1901. In Russia, the first application for a crew with movable tracks, for a caterpillar tracks, was made in 1837 by a Russian peasant, later the staff captain of the Russian army, Dmitry Zagrashsky. Here is how he described his invention. Near each ordinary wheel on which the carriage rolls, there is an iron chain pulled by hexagonal wheels in front of the original one. The sides of the hexagonal wheels are equal to the chain links. This chain replaces the railroad, presenting the wheel with an always smooth and hard surface. From the certificate issued in March 1837. In 1896, Charles Hart and Charles Parr developed the two-cylinder gasoline engine. In 1903, the company built 15 tractors. The 6-ton number 3 is the oldest internal combustion engine tractor in the United States and is housed in the Smithsonian National Museum of American History in Washington, D.C. The gasoline two-cylinder engine had a completely unreliable ignition system and 30 horsepower from the engine and 18 liters from the traction device. The first practically usable was Dan Elborn's 1902 Ivell three-wheeled tractor. About 500 of these light and powerful machines were built. In 1912, the German company Honemag begins to produce tractors. In the same year, Holt-Parr began producing caterpillar tractors. This car was not caterpillar tracked in the full sense of the word, since metal bands were worn only on the rear support wheels, and ordinary wheels were left in front of this car. In 1913, at the All-Russian exhibition in Kiev, where Holt was exhibited, Russian experts determined its inferiority. Holt Company took into account the instruction of Russian engineers and converted the tractor entirely to caterpillar tracks in 1914-1915.
Hello friends, today I would like to introduce you to the top abandoned bulldozers from all around the world. There are even abandoned bulldozers from Alaska and the far north. Just look at these rusty iron monsters. They have powers like Hercules. These bulldozers, as a work of art, live out their days in these picture-square places. They are made of a very strong and thick metal, so they will rust for hundreds of years. The word bulldozer appeared in the end of 19th century. It referred to any force capable of moving a large mass. In 1923, it was the first bulldozer that appeared, a huge and noisy machine. They were made on the basis of tractors by moving a metal shield in front. Unlike the bulldozer, tractors appeared much earlier, in 19th century, and were steam tractors. So, in England, in 1830s, locomotives were working on agricultural work. In the second half of 19th century, about 2,000 of these machines were already in operation in the fields of Great Britain. A bulldozer is a self-propelled, earth-moving machine, which is a tracked or wheeled tractor, a tractor and the like with a mounted working body. A carved blade, located outside in the chassis of machine, serves for layer-by-layer digging, leveling and moving at a distance of 10 to 200 meters. Soils, minerals, road buildings and other materials in the construction and repair of roads, canals, hydraulic engineering and similar structures. Also, the bulldozer is used in the development of placers on dumps during reclamation as an auxiliary machine in the open pits. In addition, the bulldozer is used in the construction and repair of roads, as well as a pusher. Do you know where bulldozers are used? Layer cutting and digging, leveling, moving rocks, soil, bulk materials, removal of the fertile surface layer on the soil during the preparation of construction sites, moving of soil into the area of operation of a single bucket excavator when loading it a vehicle or dump, development of shallow channels with the transportation of soil to the damp, cleaning of gentle slopes, construction of embankment from sewers, planning works when cleaning of a foundation for the foundations of buildings, structures, planning areas and roads, arrangement and repair of access roads, arrangements of entrances to the embankment and exits from excavation, development of soils on slopes, backfilling of trenches and synthesis of foundations, leveling of soil in dumps, moving of bulk materials, preparatory work for felling individual trees, cutting of bushes, unroofing stems, removing stones, clearing surfaces from debris and snow, stripping works, use as a pusher, for example, scrapers and tractors. Guys, if you know more, please tell us in comments. Hello friends! In this video we will introduce you to the old, rusty and abandoned excavators scattered around the world. Just look at how these giant machines live out their days. In the most pinch-square places of our planet, a lot of this technique has been abandoned at various construction sites after how construction companies went bankrupt. Some of this construction equipment is simply abandoned on the territory of factories and enterprises. Some excavators are abandoned right in the water. How could such thing happen? What do you think? Sometimes it happens that an excavator breaks down, another comes to replace it, and the first just stands and rusts, overgrown with grass and trees. This picture looks sad. There are a lot of abandoned Caterpillar excavators: Atlas, Hymek, Liber, Volvo, Komatsu, JCB, and other also come across. All excavators are traditionally painted yellow. Some of them remain stuck in their working position. Among the excavators, there are also mining excavators, standard excavators, mini excavators, both on wheels and gooseneck. The first hydraulic excavator, using only 4 direct-acting steam cylinders and no cables or chains, was the direct-acting excavator, built by the Kilgore Machine Company in 1897. Did you know how JCB excavators stand? Joseph Cyril Bamford Excavators Limited was founded in 1945 by Joseph Cyril Bamford and continues to be owned by the Bamford family. Dear viewers, write in the comments which excavator would you like the most. Have you met these excavators in your city? Thank you all for watching. I look forward to your comments and likes. Thanks and enjoy.
Hello guys, welcome to my channel, Abandoned Places Around the World.
Hi friends! In this video we have collected for you a collection of old, rusty, abandoned tractors